Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Nosh, just hopping on here to remind you guys. This is a collective reminder because now that we're moving into the age, the age, we've already been in this age, the age of Aquarius. And now that Pluto is moving into Aquarius as well too on January 20th, I believe, it is very, very important for you to disconnect with the connections that are no longer meant for you. And how are you going to know these connections are no longer meant for you? You're going to have a lot of discord with them. So let's say someone is in your life that is not supposed to be there anymore by the will of the universe, right? Because everything works by the will of the universe, by the will of source. We don't really control anything. I know, guys. I know. For my controllers out there, I know. I know. It's sad. But the truth is, Source controls everything. Source plays everything out. Source is the orchestrator, the conductor. Okay? So if there is an orchestra playing, there is a conductor that leads the orchestra. The source is the conductor. Source operates you. You operate from source because source tells you to operate that way. Now, you will realize that if you don't operate with what source wants you to operate with, it's not going to work out for you. Hence where I'm coming back and I'm telling you this. Well, I'm cycling it back to what I'm trying to say. If you do not let go of the connections that are no longer meant for you, they're no longer going to be harmonious. As much as love you want to pour into those connections, as much as time and attention you want to give to those connections, as much as you want to fix them, they are not going to work. They're going to get even worse. Fights, quarrels, disagreements. The universe is going to do everything in its power to remove you from this person. Where some of you may be hard-headed, may be stubborn, where you don't want to hear this and you don't want to listen to this, you don't want to see this, and it's fine, to each his own. But if you are the individuals that see the discord happening amongst these people and you're pulling yourself back, congratulations, because you are going to be leveling up. You are going to be moving to where you need to move, destiny-wise, purpose-wise, okay? Those of you who will not let go, those of you who will keep entertaining those connections, those of you who will sit there and still hold on to these connections, you are just going to be going through repetitive cycles and patterns of no harmony. You're going to keep wanting this connection with this person, right? And this connection is no longer meant for you. All you're going to do is sow discord. No matter how you say what you say, no matter what you say, how you feel, the other person is not going to be on the same page with you. Who is doing this? There's nobody doing magic on you. There's nobody doing anything on you. This is source. This is source pulling you away from where you don't need to be anymore. Because some of us are so hard-headed and so stubborn that we don't want to let go because we want what we want. We want what we want. You see how this sounds? Oh, but we want what we want. Oh, but I want her. Oh, but I want him. And universe is like, source is like, no. You don't call the shots here, buddy. I do. I created you. I created everything. We sat down a long time ago and we wrote your story out. So how dare you? How dare you show me your back? Now I'm going to do shit that's going to purposely make you move. Now, I don't think you want that. That's what we call the Tower card. You know when a Tower card happens? If you guys are familiar with tarot, there is a tarot card. In the 78 deck of tarot cards, there is one card. It's called the Tower card. When the Tower comes out, this is unexpected change. This is a tower from the universe, from source. And the reason why we call it a tower is because it is a tower. Everything in that tower falls out, falls to smithereens once the universe targets on it and sees, okay, this is not working for you. So a lot of you also may be dealing with a Saturn return. Some of you who listen to me may be in the middle of a Saturn return or going towards a Saturn return or are in your Saturn return or have passed the Saturn return. For those of you who have passed your Saturn returns, you see how things are easier right now? You see how much life is peaceful right now because the Saturn return came in, that tower came in, and it helped you let go of all the things that you did not need to hold on to? Okay. Now, those of you who are going towards your Saturn return, this is why this is happening, to strengthen your foundation. You have a lot of people around you, those that are going into your Saturn return, that no longer need to be with you, because where you are going, these people are not coming. Those that are in the Saturn return, you are watching things fall apart from around you. You're watching friends leave. You're watching families distance themselves, or you are distancing yourself from family. You are distancing yourself from friends, places, situations, things, jobs, ideas. Why? Because that's Saturn right there. That's your Saturn return happening. That's Saturn coming back in after 29, 30 years, telling you, listen, buddy, this didn't work. And this is not going to work. You need to leave this right here and you need to go forward. It's like going through TSA and TSA tells you, oh, what is this? We told you that you could not bring a perfume bottle on the plane with you, and you have a perfume bottle. This has to go. Or main example, when you're getting on the plane, you know how you cannot, when they're checking you in, you cannot bring a water bottle. You can't bring any food or anything like that. Like, it's best for you to leave it in your carry-on, right? Or they make you dump it after you go through your check. And then once you're in the airport, once you're in, right, and you're about to get on your plane in that section of the airport, right, where they check you in, that's where you could buy your water bottle. That's where you could buy food and you can bring it onto the plane, right? That's what you're going through right now. You are there getting checked by TSA, by all of that, right, to make sure that you are not bringing the shit that you are not supposed to bring with you. Dump it out. Amazing how I'm coughing now. I love it. I fucking love it. I was fine. Now all of a sudden I'm coughing. I wonder why. I wonder who doesn't want me to talk about this. Whatever. I'm going to continue. You need to let go of that baggage. You need to let go of it from your heart. There are places right now that you are at that are no longer serving you. You are talking to people that are no longer serving you. You are being in situations and relationships that are no longer serving you. When are you going to understand and let this go? Are you going to wait for the Tower card to hit? Most of you already have intuition, right? Your intuition's already kicking in and telling you this is not working. But I don't know what is making you hold on to the situation that you're in right now. Speaking from experience, I held on to a situation for a very long time past its expiration date. We both got separated to the point that we don't even run into each other anymore. We don't even talk to each other anymore. We have been pulled apart so badly, so horrifically, that we don't even look at each other. We don't talk to each other. We're not even in the same town, same state, same continent anymore. Same mind frame anymore. Universe did that because universe knew that me and that other individual was not going to let it go. So they made it to a point where we had no choice but to let it go. Every time we spoke, there was nothing but an argument. Every time we spoke, there was a feeling there that just was not connecting anymore. And you guys feel those feelings. I was being hard-headed. I was being stubborn. I was literally fighting with Source because I wanted what I wanted. This was back when I was like in my 20s, early 20s. I wanted what I wanted. I felt entitled that it was mine. It belongs to me. No one else can have it. Oh, universe smacked the shit out of me so hard where I was like, oh my God. I am so sorry, universe. I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to see what you were trying to show me. I'm so sorry that I didn't listen to you. Please don't let it get to that point where either one of you actually physically hurts yourself, mentally hurts yourself, because it will get to that point if you do not let go of what you're holding on to that is no longer yours. Or you're no longer meant to entertain this anymore. So this is specifically for those people who are holding on to relationships, onto so-called loves, or harping on certain thoughts and certain feelings in your heart that you should have let go a while ago. Moving forward, since we are getting heavy into Aquarius energy, you will have to. Because the universe will start blocking you from these situations where no matter how much you try, it's not going to work. Because universe wants you to move. It wants to pivot you towards your destiny. You, my beloved, are the one that is holding yourself back from your destiny when you choose things that are no longer aligned for you. You want that knowledge? You want that spiritual connection? You want that ancestral connection? You want that growth in your abilities? Let go of the things that no longer serve you. What if The reason why your abilities aren't growing, your money isn't growing, the love isn't growing in your life, the love for yourself isn't growing in your life, because you are holding on to things that are no longer meant to be with you. That's heavy. That's very heavy. But if you're with those individuals that likes to place blame on other people, like, oh, we're not working out because there's magic, someone's doing magic on me. Oh, my money's not doing this because someone's doing evil eye on me and this, and that. Let that thought frame go. At the end of the day, we create our own realities. We create these interactions that we have with these people. It is also our responsibility to let go of these connections, to let go of these thoughts, to let go of these feelings in order to be aligned with what is meant for us. If you keep choosing yourself, and if you keep holding yourself accountable, you see the fire siren in the back? Ooh, this message is on fire. I have to call the fucking fire department for this message. You need to let go. If you do not, you will be forced to let go. And to each his own. Everyone has a story of their own. Everyone comes from a story. How you will be forced to let go is going to depend on you and your situation. The only thing I can tell you is, beloved, it's time to let go. You need to let go of that jealousy you have. You need to let go of that resentment that you have. You need to let go of those feelings that you're harboring for someone who doesn't feel the same way about you. There's people out here that don't even care about you, bro. Seriously, people are living their life. They don't care what the fuck you're doing. They don't care how bad you want them. And you could see it. Are they calling you? Are they in your life? Are they giving you attention? Are they helping you? No, then those are not the people for you. It is time to step into your own power, step into your own light without trying to borrow it from someone else or trying to take it from someone else. Because even those individuals that are doing that, those individuals that have been used to be taking from others, it's going to stop because it's no longer serving you. It's no longer serving you to take, and it's no longer serving that person to be taken from. You know, because it's two parts to every story. 3 parts, actually. Source watches you and the other individual. So say you're over here taking from someone over and over, over and over. Source is going to look at that and say, what the fuck? You've been taking so much? No more. You're not taking anything from that person anymore. So that person is going to get coveted by the universe. It's going to get protected, and it's going to be like, nope, we're not giving you anything anymore. And here you are, all these years you've been taking. Now you're going to have to answer to that, because this year, like I said in my last message, is the year number 8, the year of karma. If you have been doing things the past few years or the past 7 years, whatever the case is, you are going to get that fruit this year. That's why it's so important to let go of things that no longer serve you, because you do not want to reap bad karma out of this. Because when humans want something, they go through so much to get it. They no longer care about whose feelings are being hurt, who is at stake, who is in danger, because they want what they want, because that entitlement comes in. When you are blinded by entitlement, everything goes out the fucking window, meaning your morals, your values, your beliefs, your faith system. Don't let that happen to you. Don't be so entitled that you get blinded by everything else. Don't be so obsessed that you get blinded by everything else. If you haven't received what you want and you've been asking for it, maybe it's time to stop asking for it. Maybe if you haven't received what you've been wanting, you're not getting it. Maybe that's source saying that this is not yours. Let it go. And of course, some of you are not going to hear this. You're not going to understand this. You're going to totally think I'm crazy, and you're going to think that, oh, I'm just coming from a place of blah, blah, blah. You can think whatever you want. The proof is in the pudding. Look around you. Do you have peace? No, you have problems. Most of us who are sitting, flowing with the universe, not reaching out to anything that is not ours, not even looking at anything that's not ours, we're over here chilling in peace. When problems do arise, we deal with them with patience and love. We don't get upset. We don't take revenge. We don't do anything. We just keep flowing. We just keep walking. Just like the source says, kid, you just keep walking. Keep walking towards me. Don't worry about what anybody is doing. Don't worry about the arrows being thrown at you. Don't worry about the gossip, the slander, the rumors. And don't worry, I will cover you. I am source. I will cover you. And we're just walking towards source. We are the individuals that are full of peace. And I'm going to say it again. If you don't have peace around you, there is something going on that you are not letting go of, and it's time to hold yourself accountable for it. So with that being said, and keeping that in mind, please let go of the things that no longer serve you before it becomes physically dangerous to you, before it becomes like health-wise, it's a danger to you. It's a health hazard to you. It's a mental health hazard. It's a physical health hazard. It's a financial hazard, because that's what's going to happen if it's not already happening. If it's already happening and you're still sitting there, then no one else is to blame but you. Because Source has showed you so many times that this is not for you. Who is the idiot that keeps wanting it? You are. It's a little harsh, but I have to say it like that. Stop being the idiot. Listen to Source. Gain some wisdom and let it go. Sometimes what we want, the reason why we don't get it is because it's not good for us. And those of you who keep trying to fight Source and trying to keep it, you're only making it worse for yourself. Mwah. I love you guys. I hope you like this message. I hope it helps some of you guys out. Happy Friday and onwards to living a beautiful life. Okay? Bye, guys.